you'll be glad that it has nothing to do with taxes. One of the things that I saw both on Facebook and talking to friends and people that I work with and stuff like that is that, and I think I have the same problem you do. I hear something and I Facebook or I talk about it before I really get all of the information, which is probably some of the emails that I sent to you. So I apologize for those. But we get so much information from so many different sources, and most of it is somebody will find one little thing in the bill and they'll say, this is what the bill says. And I've had a bad habit of reacting to that. I've tried to tone it down a little bit, and I think I'm doing fairly well. But anyway, but the one thing that I've noticed is this, and I think that most of these people will agree, is that the Tea Party as a whole, as the people of the United States that want smaller government and lower taxes and fairness, you know, for in paying taxes and just in having our liberties back, we don't seem to have anybody in Washington that is standing up and saying, let's pick somebody. Oh, John Kerry, this is a Tea Party downgrade. That made me so mad. I thought I was going to break my 52-inch screen TV.
And
terrorists, yeah. We would like to see someone, hopefully our senator or our congressman, stand up in front of cameras and radio stations everywhere and say, he's a liar.
Can you get me on national television?
I can work it.
They only allow RINOs.
You know, just call them flat out. There's been so many of them, and I heard that today on the radio. It's those darn Tea Party guys, and all the person did was recite what John Kerry had said. They have no idea what they're talking about, and there doesn't seem. Do I really care what they think of me? No. What I do care about is the people that don't know anything about the Tea Party, and they hear that and go, oh, well, then that's what they are.
Food for thought. Well, if I could respond to that, I have been asked, I don't know how many times, I've done a lot of radio in the last week, and I was specifically asked, maybe it was KUAR, I can't remember, but they specifically asked, do you think the Tea Party has, you know, had a positive influence or negative influence, or maybe it was a little more aggressive than that, but it was something like that. And I said, well, they've been positive. What they've done is they've injected the debate of fiscal responsibility in particular back into the public square. And you know, that's actually what Tom Brokaw, I don't know if you saw him Meet the Press, you saw Tom Brokaw on Meet the Press. Okay, well normally he would not, you wouldn't think that he would be praising the Tea Party. Tom Brokaw said the Tea Party folks did what Americans should do. They got angry, they got organized, they got elected. That may not be the direct quote. But I think if you look, I don't know who's been on what. It's hard for me to get on national TV, maybe Fox, but the big networks is very hard. But, you know, Paul Ryan and others have said exactly what I just said. I mean, I can't point to the day and time. There are people out there defending you. First of all, the terrorist thing was so outside the pale of reason. That was the first. And then the Tea Party downgrade. In fact, I saw you shaking your head. I think that they asked Paul Ryan specifically about that on Fox News Sunday. Am I wrong? Or I think they asked him. I think they said something like, "Do you believe?" You know, because they played the tapes of everybody else going Tea Party downgrade, Tea Party,
right.
And I think they said, "Do you think it's a Tea?" You know, so it's being addressed. You're right, though. It's not a matter of hurting your feelings. It's a matter of the impact of that message to the broader populace. I mean, look, I'll just be real frank with you. I don't think Democrat Gazette's here, are they? Let me say this. I held 2 town halls the day after I got home. okay? The day after I got home. Did I have to? No. I did it because I knew people wanted to talk. And I went to Conway, I did one in Conway, and I went to Tea Party lunch in Conway, Republican women lunch in Conway, Tea Party in Conway, Town Hall in Conway, and Town Hall in Little Rock. A Democrat Gazette reporter followed me part of that journey. He was with me part of the time in Conway. He was there for the whole Town Hall in Conway, and he was there for the whole Town Hall in Little Rock. Okay? People were civil. There were a couple people grumpy, but whatever. We all get that way. But people were civil. People were asking intelligent questions about things that matter to them. Okay?